I thought of starting a new series today, that is Ascendant series, Lagna series. So all the 12 Lagnas I am going to cover up, 12 Ascendants. Every perhaps 10 days or 15 days I am going to do one video for each Ascendant. So the first video will be Aries Ascendant, and today I am going to talk about Aries Ascendant, very detailed one. The characteristics of Aries Ascendant, the features, physical features of Aries Ascendant. And when you say Ascendant, when you say Lagna, when you say rising sign, these three terms are for the same thing. So when you say Lagna, the first house, we understand, then we understand who is in the fifth lord, who is your eighth lord, seventh lord. All the positioning comes in our mind. So when we talk Ascendant, this is quite precise talking. Okay, when you talk about my Rashi is Mesh Rashi, my Aries sign, moon sign, then it's just a little bit of characteristics. You don't know who is moon in horoscope, which lord, where is posited. But when you talk about the Lagna, Aries Ascendant, Taurus Ascendant, Gemini Ascendant, then we know who is 7th Lord, who is 10th Lord, who is 8th Lord, the clear-cut picture. So this is quite precise thing. So I'm talking on very precisely about the Aries Lagna people. So let's start this series, but not to actually miss out the series videos, you please subscribe the channel. The subscription button is over there, so you will not miss out. Maybe you are having Aries Ascendant, but your mom is having Taurus, your dad is having Libra, so I'm sure you will not like to miss out all the videos. So subscribe it, and let's start with the Aries Ascendant video. Being fiery and movable sign, Aries people has innate dynamism for moving ahead in life, and there's the first sign, so they always love to, they always feel like putting themselves first in everything. And it's a fiery sign, it's a movable sign, so there is something missing in their life, that is consistency. They keep on moving from one thing to another, So sticking to one work, sticking to one thing for a long time, that is not much possible for them. So they get bored very easily. They want something new in their life, actually, on and on. And as I say, this is a cardinal sign, movable sign. So traveling, adventure is quite common in Aries people. Moving around, going for adventure, sudden adventure, and one city to another, one country to another, quite a common feature in almost all the Arians. Now, we need to talk on physical features. Ascendant, first house, what's the first house flavor? It talks about your vitality, it talks about your physical features, your height, weight, skin texture, all these things. So when you ask me about Aries Ascendant people, so physical feature, then they are having medium height or short, but very rarely Arian people are tall. Aries Ascendant people, Aries rising people are rarely short. There can be many aspects on it, but majorly I will say, and they are having broad shoulder and quite tough in their features, and they have lots of energy and all because of the Mars sign. And Aries people, they are reddish in complexion, mostly having thick and joint eyebrows. There can be mole or small scar on their face somewhere. So that's how pretty much Aries Ascendant feature. That's how you can recognize, okay, this guy maybe broad shoulder and broad body, short and broad. You can say the medium height and broad. So that says about the Martian feature. And Aries Ascendant people, they have no idea about the patience. No, this is one thing they just don't know that exists in their dictionary. It doesn't exist, and they're very impatient, and they're quite to the point, straightforward personalities they are. Aries Ascendant, in the entire 30 degree of Aries, there are 3 nakshatras. One is Ashwini, then Kritika, then Bharini, Ashwini, Bharini, and Kritika. So those who are having Aries rising from 0 to 13-20 degree, these are the people, they are very good in taking quick initiative, and with very lots of enthusiasm, they take initiative for anything, any work, starting any work. but maybe they will not end up the thing, because starting something is very easy for them, that is very natural, but consistency, ending up the things, this is not their cup of tea because of this Ketu. Ketu is a very separative planet, so being separative planet, the nakshatra lord Ketu is very separative, so that pinch, okay, that separative pinch they have in their characteristics. And I will say these part of, I mean, Ashwini part of Aries rising people, they are the shortest one in and all among all the Aries people, and they're very good in quick work, they're very good in speedy things, they love speed. And because of these three nakshatras, actually Ashwini, Bharini, Kritika, these three nakshatras in Aries sign, that's why not every other Mesh Lagna people, they are same. Not every other Mesh Lagna people are having same features, same characteristics. That's why they are different. Then the second part, which those who are under the rising sign Aries 1320 to 1640. Okay, being in the Bharini Nakshatra and Venus Nakshatra, they are quite good in artistic things. They are having sort of medium height but with a very bright smile, and they are the people those who are extreme in nature, but they are having completely inquisitive mind. That's the thing that drive them keep on changing the things in their life, because Aries people means change this way or that way, whether it's Ashwini, Bharini or Kritika, but here change is because of that inquisitive nature, not because I'm just bored. So and these are the people, they are very good in handling baby, taking care of baby, babysitting, baby nursery school, or you can say hotel industry, where people can use Mars and Venus energy a very proper way, because this is Mars sign Aries and the nakshatra is Bharini, and Bharini means what? Bharini is Venus nakshatra. So that's how you can, I mean, these people are basically has the tendency to go for all these things. Obviously not every other Aries sign will be following these rules. Third part, that is 2640 to 30-degree rising of Aries. They are under Kritika Nakshatra. They are the tallest one and they are the most critical one. They are the brightest one, tallest one, critical one, you can say, because the Sun Nakshatra over here, and these are the people, they are very critical. They are very critical in terms of being critic to others' work. They will not like criticism on them, but they are critic. They keep on repeating the things again and again, but very good thing about them, they are very motivating to others. They can motivate people, they are very motivating to others. They can give the warmth, not in that way when you give sort of emotional nourishment. They can give the warmth by motivating you, by taking care of your necessary things. So that's the way they give. But at times they become very annoying for different people, because one is Aries is fiery sign, then Kritika is Sun Nakshatra. That Sun Nakshatra, it's very fiery. So these people are at times, they get irritated very easily. They are annoyed very easily. And they get angry. Their temper shoots up within no time. But it doesn't last. The consistency of their anger is for few seconds. This is another phenomenon. But they are the tallest among all these people. I will say they are very good in motivating people. They are very good for white collar job, good job, managerial job, where they will take care of many things. So that's how these three sort of rising slab works over here. Now it comes to being a fiery sign. Aries people always have rashness in their thought. Aries people always have rashness in the thought process, in their work. They like changes. They change their places. They change their work. Change is so much in their life, and they don't know what is patience all about, as I already said. How about female Arians? Those female who are having Aries ascendant, Aries rising. So being Martian male energy and vitality of Mars, these women, they are mostly very confident. They are self-independent, and you just cannot stop them for anything. I am telling you, these people are very powerful. They are passionate, and Aries woman, Aries female, they have the recuperative power to bounce back from any sort of tragedy. So no tragedy, no sort of pain, no sort of sadistic part in their life can put them down for longer time. They will bounce back, they will come out of it. That's the Martian energy actually. So they just can't keep on being crybaby for longer time, and that's the best part, I will say. And Aries people, Mars is a little bit of jealous for many things. So when it comes to female Aries, they are also not, different. Jealousy is, kind of natural tendency in them. Ho jata hai, it happens. And what else I can talk about the female Aries people? Yeah, they are, the best thing about them is that they love freedom. They love freedom. They are dominative in many family matters and all. They have they don't like to rely on people. They know that they can do many things. So at times people feel a little bit of negative things about them because they are very bossy. Not exactly that, because they are independent. They don't like to rely. They don't like that someone else will feel pity on them. These are the things actually you need to keep in your mind when dealing your female counterpart or any relative, any friend with Aries rising. Now, Aries people, if I talk about their love, romance, relationship, then 5th house is for that. And Sun being the lord of their 5th house, which is natural friendship between Mars and Sun, is very, very common. We know that. So these people are very creative. These people come out with very genuine, I will say, ideas. And flirting around and giving false commitment and going ahead, that's not their sort of, it's not their style, I will say. So where they get stuck actually, they get stuck because they are very possessive. They don't like that, they don't like being trapped in sort of possessiveness. They don't like nagging partner at all. They like space, they like freedom, but they are not ready to give the same thing. So that's where the trouble comes in their life. And they love appreciation. They are creative, they are coming with the new ideas, genuine ideas, and they love when people are sort of appreciating them on and on in their life, in their work. So when that appreciation is missing, then they get bored, and then they feel that no, they feel like living that work, living whatever the thing is going on, and there is no appreciation. So they will feel like living it instantly without thinking what's going to happen in the long run. They will not think, they will just live it. So that's how it works. And 5th house also for progeny, and they are very strict and bossy parents. So obviously they are strict parent, and if your parent, your mom or dad, any one of them are Aries rising, so I will say it's a very good way to tackle them is to make them smile. Once they will smile on you or something, so they will just cool down, so you can go on with their attitude on and on. That's you can say the thumb rule for Aries rising parents. Now let's talk about the health of Aries rising people, which is comes under 6th house domain, and 6th house lord is Mercury over here. The sign is Virgo. So these Aries ascendant people mostly have indigestion problem, and they have great ability to cope up with high fever, which may not any other one will sustain. So they can, in other words, they can sustain high temperature actually. And as the 6th house lord is this Mercury, and Mercury is for medicine, they have very good constitution, I will say, very good constitution. They also have different problems, but good constitution is there, you can say, for Aries people. And mostly I will say it's their anger, it's their frustration that takes to some of the other disease. And otherwise usually headache, migraine, these are the problem. This common phenomenon for every other Aries people for the rest of their life. Usually they have very strong constitution. Then what else? Then the relationship part, the 7th house, not exactly relationship, I will say partnership, spouse, all these things, and 7th lord, that is Venus. In relationship, they are the people, they have high passion and all, because 7th house lord is Venus and 8th house lord is Mars. 8th is the house of happiness from the partnership. So this is the combination of Mars is Venus is over here. So lots of passion, lots of love, romance is there. They're very easy to fall in love with one after another. That's okay. So when they look for any partner, the very first thing comes in their mind is freedom, space, because 7th house is Aries sign, Libra. So they want space, they want freedom. And beauty comes first. Rest of the things they will count later, because Venus is the 7th lord. So this is the first thing. And counting while calculating, or you can say that shortlisting the partner, they will keep counting few things. Number one, of course, beauty. Earning member, it will have to be, because the Venus is 2nd and 7th lord. Earning partner, working partner, charming, very much charming, it will have to be. So these three things they look for forward to any partner first. And they will have to make sure that actually Venus is having in a good position. Where the Venus in your horoscope, that depends, because every other Aries people are not going to have a very beautiful partner, charming or working partner, intelligent partner. It depends on the Venus position in your horoscope. So that's where it differs from one horoscope to another. And what else I can say? Yes, the female Aries, while choosing the partner, they want a strong partner who will be loyal, but will not bind them for every silly thing. So this is not their cup of tea. They are very they are very snappy, they take rash decisions, so they will leave the partner immediately. So these are the points they will keep in their mind, and then they will go on. What else? Yes, profession. 6th lord is again Mercury, and 10th lord is Saturn over here. 6th is the house of employment, and 10th is the house of profession. So Martian people, not Martian, Aries ascendant people, they are Martian actually. So Aries ascendant people, what they do in work, they are very enthusiastic. They are very enthusiastic, and they love to do work on and on and on without much bugging from the boss. They don't like it at all, not at all. But the fact is that they have one lacking point. They cannot, they can win the heart of their boss. They can win the heart of their boss, within no time, because they will start their work, they will take initiative, they will be quick in taking initiative, but they will not end it up. They will not finish it up. So obviously there will be conflict. There will be definitely conflict with the boss and all, because Saturn is the lord of 10th house, profession house, which is not at all friendly with the rising sign Aries, Mars and Saturn. So they always keep on having conflict, argument with their boss, and when they don't finish up their work, which they initially starts with high enthusiasm and all, that's where they lag. And it's very easy for people to make them work. Is that this is thumb rule? Keep on appreciating, keep on focusing on his work, that you are doing well, you are really great, and because of you all these things are happening, you will have superb great idea and all. Then he will keep on going on and on and on. This is a better way. And if you are having Aries ascendant boss, then oh God, he will make sure that you are working for extra hour, because his 10th lord is Saturn, and Saturn is karma, lots of hard work. So he will be in office till longer time. He will not look at his watch. So you will also have to keep on working. He will make you work for extra time, you can say. And Aries boss people, they will not make you realize that he is dependent on you. Because of you the things are going on. No, he is not going to make you feel that. He is not going to express it in this way. So these are the things. So basically just keep on avoiding the arguments, keep on avoiding the conflicts, just keep cool, because Saturn is the planet which is not very friendly with Aries ascendant people. So they have the tendency of having conflict and living the things, having conflict, living the things. So just have a check on that part. Before I end up, few tips and few highlights about Aries ascendant, Aries rising. As 2nd house lord is Venus, so Aries rising people, they are having eyes for beauty and eyes. They are having eyes for beauty, or beauty for eyes, whatever the way you want to put it. And they love to have a comfortable life. So that's why they want to earn lots of money and lots of money. It's not that they're insecure and they want to see lots of millions in their bank account. No, that insecure condition they don't have. They want to have a comfortable life. They want to eat good, they want to feel good, they want to wear good clothes. So, and they want to provide the same to their family members or their loved ones. So that's the reason they want actually they want to earn more, they want to see good money flow in their life. After all, Venus is the second house lord, so it's going to be there. They're a little argumentative because the communication house, third house, that is having Mercury and Mars, they don't go along with each other, so they are a little quick and prompt in communication. Fourth lord is moon, and fourth house is for mental emotional level and your domestic house, home, property, all these things. So, and moon being the fastest moving, which is changing his shape, moon is changing its position, shape, on and on. So what I can say, Aries people, they are moody, they have mood swings, they are moody, suddenly they are very angry, suddenly they are tense, so that their emotional fluctuation is a lot you can say. And at times even they keep on changing their positioning, as I say, that they love traveling, they will keep on, suddenly they will leave for some travel plan or something. At times they even change the interior of their home, because kuch to change whole life mein, so they love changes, fourth house related changes. And what else I can say about Aries people? All the things I will say, I have said till now, it will depend on Mars, Venus and other planets positioning in their horoscope. It's like Mars is also the 8th house lord, right? So being 8th lord Mars also, they are a little bit of accident prone, you can say, but that doesn't mean that all the Aries ascendant people, they are accident prone. So it depends on the Mars affliction, Mars aspect, Mars positioning in the horoscope, Mars strength. And 11th house, that is the house of your elder sibling, your friend circle. So these are the people, they are very good in doing some group work or something. They are very good in reaping out good results after the hard work and all. So that's how you can go for entire Aries horoscope analyzing. So Aries ascendant, so that's how it was. And just the thing, as I said, it only depends on your nakshatra, your degrees, your positioning. And also I'm sure those who are having Aries ascendant, or your family, friends, anyone, so they are having lots of question in their mind. So put all the questions below, keep on writing, and I will try to answer as much as I can whenever I am free. And you can find out all these articles on my Facebook page, official Facebook page, so you can follow me everywhere, and please subscribe. Bye bye.